Welcome, Chosen One.
What is up, aceholes? Welcome back to another Gwent video. Today, we're gonna get jiggy with it. Getting jiggy. Because we're gonna play some Crow Messengers. Now, this is a deck that, I mean, if you watch the channel for a while, just gotta fix my mustache. You know, this is the deck that I played a few times, tweaked it quite a bit, and honestly, I'm not gonna say I perfected it, but I sure as hell have put way too much thought and effort into how to play Crow Messengers. Now, you know, be warned, this is not one of those decks with Ydarin where we try to get 9 crows and then purify them all with a Spring Equinox. It's not that silly. Because my goal with this has always been to, you know, have the main point be spawning multiple Crow Messengers. That's the card right here, for those who don't know its ability. You know, spawn a few of these, so we can keep bringing them back for, you know, big 16, 20, 24 point plays in 5 provision bronzes, which is spicy. So, you know, that's the main goal of the deck, but it's not like so much of the deck is dedicated to just ensuring the combo, getting the combo pieces. Some of them we need in our hand, some we need in our deck, blah blah blah. And also to keep generating at least some points, not fall too far behind in tempo, because this is a kind of a dumb combo. But when it works, which is more often than you might think, it's a good time. So, you know, the basic combo. Operator on Crow Messenger. Boom. We now have 3 crows in total. We have a couple of megascopes. Ideally, I mean, if you have them round 1, you know, I play them round 1 and it's usually fine. But ideally, you want to win round 1 without thinking about megascopes, and then round 2, you bring back a bunch of crows for big tempo, play a couple of megascopes, which you can usually afford, and then, you know, we're always bleeding because we want that short round 3 because we just have a big crow play and that's it. We built our entire deck around just one big crow play, so you don't want long rounds. No long rounds, please. We have Hen Gaidth sword. This has gotten reworked since last time I played this. This used to be an artifact that dealt 2 damage and on death blow spawned a base copy. Now it's a special card with Echo, and it does 5 damage. But if you get the death blow, you banish the unit and store its soul. You don't get to play it that round, but next time you play Hen Gaidth sword, you do the 5 damage, and regardless of death blow, you play also the card. This changed the dynamic of the deck because it used to be, you know, we had Avalok Sage to tutor artifacts, and using Reckless Flurry as our leader to immediately ping down the crow we give them with Operator so we could kill it with 2 damage. We still have Reckless Flurry even though we don't need that because it's just a really good leader. I mean, you can honestly go for anything. Any leader you enjoy that you think is good, you could probably just go for it. I'm just sticking with Flurry because it works. It works really well. You know, because now that it does 5 damage, we don't have to kill the crow. Or we don't have to damage it beforehand. We do have to kill it. But we don't have to damage it. It's 4 power. We hit him with this. It's low tempo, which does suck. It used to be higher tempo when we got the crow immediately, but we gotta deal with it. But then the next time we play the Hen Gaidth sword, we do 5 damage and then we spawn out all our crows, which is really good. Now to ensure the combo, we have a lot of cards. We have discards, Burnabrand and Coral. You have Skirmishers, but no Morkvark. Couldn't afford them. Don't want them. Fisher King to put something on top. We have some cards we need to have in hand. Crow Messenger needs to be in hand for Operator. And we also need to have an Alchemy in hand when we play Crow Messenger to tutor out the one we have from the deck. It's not a huge deal because we have 2 in the deck, so getting 1 in hand should be easy enough. You could also play Maxi. Just play Maxi, see if you're able to draw into a crow with your discards. If not, shuffle the deck, put Roach on the bottom or something like that. Decree. Ryagan, just for the free thinning, because I am a firm believer that in a silly combo deck like this, there is nothing wrong with just having a card instantly move to your graveyard for free, improving your draws and your mulligans and your discard cycling. For 8 provisions, like, yes, your deck is losing, you know, average provision cost per card value when this moves out, but it's fine. It's perfectly fine. We have a couple of locations for some carryover. Mushy Truffle getting the little Hafrua. Now these cards, they are remnants from when I had to play Avalak Sage to tutor Hen Gaidth Sword and I needed extra artifacts. But they've just been so good. Like, we have Bear Witchers as like secondary Megascope targets. If you get Megascope round 3, you don't want to use it on a Crow. But on a Bear Witcher, it's 8 points. And we have Reses for Bear Witchers. We have Hen Gaidth for Bear Witchers. It's pretty good. And with Bear Witchers and this little Mermaid Gals combined, getting to use the heal from this is very likely. And Mushy Truffle is just awesome. And that's it. We have 3 alchemies. That is enough. With 3, I don't have a problem getting 1 in hand before I play the crows. So that's it. That is the deck. It's a fun one, and like I said, it works more often than you'd think. And when it does, it's just really funny. It's not a super crazy 9 crows in 1 play type of deck, but we can get 6. We can get 6. And that is usually more than enough. I have won many matches 2 cards down because I just play a 29-point Hen Gaidth Sword in round 3, and it's just like, hey, catch up, opponent. Please don't. Anyway, thank you for watching. I do hope you enjoyed these games because hopefully they are good. I have not recorded them yet, so I wouldn't know. Thank you for watching. Enjoy. Let's jump into the action. Alright, first up is Gwent. Damn it. Which type? That one. Well, we're not super susceptible to removal. That's one good thing. Control heavy decks don't do much, which is great. You have a Crow in hand, we have a Skirmisher in hand. 1 Megascope is fine. Playing both in round 1 is very, very iffy. A Neuromancy in the deck. This is it. We have it. I don't really expect to win round 1 here. But we're going second, so we can maybe lose a card up. And then either punish a bleed with our crows, or hopefully just set up some carryover if they dry pass. That's the dream. I only have 1 alchemy in hand. I really wanted to delirium this. How likely is it that I'll draw more? I think getting rid of these is a pretty good thing. And honestly, it's not terrible if you don't have an alchemy and you can't play the crow. They always think they have to banish Ryagan. That's beautiful. I love it when they do that because I don't give a shit if you banish him. I don't need him. He did his part. His job is to not be in my deck or my hand. I don't care if he's not in my graveyard. See, are they gonna give it to the... They give it to the crow, but luckily we do 5 damage, so that 1 armor doesn't matter. Do I want to Neuromancy into it just to Make sure I have a neuromancy as well. I think I do. So they actually lost a point here because they gave useless armor to Crow Messenger instead of giving it to Dwarf Berserker. Which feels great. I mean, if they kill this crow, that's pretty good. Especially if I can draw into a alchemy. Let's see what we got. I mean, Coral dies, right? I'm pretty sure she just dies. I mean, I am falling behind here. But let's see, if I play this, that's 12, 16 points coming in there. Takes me to 20. Yeah, I mean, it's so fine. We are still in this, and if I do intend on losing, I can just play the Megascope. Or we can... Okay, I'll lock. Oh, so close. So close. Our leader is free use. Like I am not against spending my entire leader this round just for fun. Luckily, you can't maintain both of these. Oh god. Okay, he only has armor on 1. If I play and he passes, he's only getting 1 extra point per turn. If I draw an alchemy, this is 12. 26, 32. $40. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Strength matters not if you lack the skills of the weak.
Plus the 4 there. I always forget that I can play Bear Witcher Mentor. If I'd thought of that, I would have probably held off on this, I think. They're doing math. They are doing math. Still in this? He just killed his own unit. Pinged his own unit. That must have been a misclick. No, okay. Not a misclick, a sensor. Mm, 50. 15, 17. 23. 23. 31. We did get his entire leader. We got Zoltan, which is really good. And Censor, which only works on us if I play Bear with Your Mentor, which makes me really sad that I did. Go on, bleed me. You're not actually doing it. Damn. Oh yeah, they played this shit. Oh. Oh, they always play that crap. I'm not a fan of Waylay spam. I gotta tell you. Yes, hit the one I can heal. Hit the one I can heal, you genius. Neuromancer for Truffle, I think. I don't think he's gonna kill it. Is he gonna kill it? Do I want to burn on? Not. Well, nothing here is too good. Just kick one of each. I don't really care. The thing is, if I'm able to maintain this card advantage, I can make that Simulus Waylay thing not too efficient. Alright, we got it. This Hen Gaidth sword, assuming I get the full 5 damage, is 29 points. And I'm a card up with 6 points of carryover, a 9-point leader, they have none. We're looking pretty hot here. I don't even care about the Fisher King. Don't even care. I'm feeling good. And you know, the beauty of this crow deck, like you go for the short round, but you're still getting to use the full Mushy Truffle carryover because, hello, you're spawning a lot of units. I'm gonna put the Skirmisher on top. Should have used my leader there, actually. Yeah, that was a mistake. I should have used my leader. Could have prevented a lot of damage if I had. That's pretty terrible. That's pretty terrible. Like, I will fully admit that I missed out on quite a few points here. Oh yeah.
Death would be a mercy you do not deserve.
Can A blessing for something that's not as vulnerable. I mean, I can get a 10-point guy, 10-point mentor.
Marjoram Freyr is patient, but she brooks no insult.
Might as well.
Why should I, an elf, a sage, converse with an ape? For the daisy of the valley!
Losing a couple of points on the bonded.
Time for you to die, Dwan.
It's okay.
A beautiful pair of legs, please.
Oh. That's pretty good, my guy. It's just not good enough, despite a couple of misplays from me there. I got cocky, almost too cocky. Well, I still beat that by 9 points, so I'm happy. Next up, monsters.
There'll be nothing to pick up when I'm done with you.
Which type is this? Oh, please don't be V. Nobody plays V, so please just don't be it. I mean, we have Operator Crow. This is Hen Gaidth's sword. This is an alchemy. Both of these. And we have this. I'm gonna... Oh. They might consume this. If they're smart, and they have a consume, they might just go for that. Man, I hate natural counters to my strategies. Interactivity sucks. Oh no, it's the Matic deck. It's the Matic deck. Is it? Is the Matic deck an Overwhelming Hunger deck? I mean, it uses Arrakis Queen. This banishes. I'm really considering this, because if this is that Arrakis Queen thing, banishing that Matic is worth a shit ton. I lose one crow. I think they lose more. I think they lose more. If it's that deck. I mean, I don't know. But it's a monsters deck. Overwhelming Hunger is a consume-based leader, and they played Matic. The only deck I know of that does that is the Arrakis Queen Matic Swarm. If it is, banishing that Matic is definitely worth it. It's worth losing a crow over. Trist Butterflies, okay. You know, all their bombs, like, my deck does not care about removal. So that their bombs are just low tempo cards that don't get removal value, that they just don't get shit. So I think taking out that Matic was a good idea. I'm pretty happy with myself there. I may end up losing and not be so happy with myself, but it's okay. What am I grabbing with a Neuromancy here? could go for Coral, but without any skirmishers in hand, like I don't want to commit to my discards. Eating Roach, okay. And there's Knickers. I mean, we know it's not a gold Knacker deck because of Matic. It just plays these cards because it probably has Erendite, which, woohoo. How original. We drew the Crow. I mean, that's not a problem. We can discard it and then play them. That's really not an issue. I think I'm gonna do this. I gotta be careful here though. And there's probably a Ring of Favor too. Should I just get out? Getting out at 5 is okay. Getting out at 5 could work. If I play deeper than this and they keep catching up and okay. Yeah, like I gotta stay ahead. Every card I play here, I gotta stay ahead. If I'm unable to do so, we are in trouble. I want to say I have a plan, but I would be lying if I did. I can't stay ahead. That feels bad. That feels bad, but hopefully it's a Matic Rakka's Queen deck and I disrupted their strategy. And they draw a bunch of bombs that do nothing. I mean, the Deathblow Banish Bomb actually would kind of suck. I mean, I'm really just drawing blanks here. Oh, that helps. Thank you. All right. Let's see. I do have to get ahead of him, but this is enough. The sad thing is, like, this is not about getting my card back or anything. Like, I am not getting my card back. There is no card to get back. Now I have a Hen Gaidth sword that spawns Matic. Which is great. I could do Fisher King. I have no faith here. Like, I mean, half their deck has been neutrals. Like, I don't even know what they're doing. I have a theory, a game theory, but not a lot of empirical evidence yet. Arcane Tome, oh god. Who benefits more from this? I don't think I necessarily care about that. Do not play Scorch. I've had a row of crows just gotten scorched by an assimilate deck in the past. That's fun. It was unexpected, to say the least. What in the actual hell? What? Okay, it's kind of an uninteractive thing. Alright, that kind of makes sense. God, Olgerd can soak up a lot of shit if I'm not careful here. I could go for Neuromancy, Hen Gaidth. Just get a wait, didn't I put one of these on top? I did. I don't really care. I don't really care. That Olgerd could end up soaking up just a lot of hits. Do I have enough space? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 at most. 9. Yeah, should be good. Oh my god. Come on! I deserve that. I definitely deserve that. That was a good Forktail. I don't know if I've ever seen anyone play Forktail before, but that was a good one.
I can do a great deal more for you.
Alright, that's pretty neat. It's pretty neat. And that hitting the Forktail, also very neat. Wish I had a lock. Really wish I had a lock right now. Cataclysm. Why would you do that?
You can kiss my tail goodbye.
You can kiss my tail goodbye. 3 damage randomly. That's okay. I don't know what's going on here. Yeah, but like I'm assuming it's like immune units and Maddox and just yeah. Just trying to be uninteractive. That kind of sucks. That really sucks.
We serve her who is virgin, mother, and throne.
He's got just enough points on the road to to get his money's worth there. God, I'm getting a little bit screwed here. That had doomed, yes. I love this. This is a cool card now. Very cool. At this point I can just do this. Get the skirmisher, get the skirmisher. No. That decree is bricked. Yep. I think the delirium is kind of fucked. Yeah. Wow, damaging Burner Brand by 8. You madman. You madman.
Modern Freyr is patient, but she brooks no insult.
We are now approaching me just losing value. Just so much value. And him just gaining value. please be forced to play a unit. Please, I beg you. Play a unit. No? Okay.
I'll cleave you into.
That should scare me.
Jesus, that was a lot of points really quick. I mean, points for originality. What can I say? You know, not a huge fan of those uninteractive decks, but that sure as hell was something I haven't seen in probably years. Alright, Nilfgaard. Things are not going well. I just lost to V. In June 2022. Imprisonment, though, that's a leader that's not doing much against us, which is always nice. This is not good enough. This is not gonna cut it. That saved it. Thank you. All right. I mean, you know, one thing is, you know, losing because other decks are better, but losing because despite all my efforts, I'm not getting the combo. That sucks. But we were able to avoid it.
Sons of Nilfgaard.
See, I'm missing Operator. But I'm gonna get Lady of the Lake. Just to thin as much as I can here. Oh, daring today, aren't we? Damn.
I can do a great deal more for you.
Yes, I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna discard that. He's gonna spend a leader charge on that. Or am I wrong? I mean, this is pro rank. This is not rank 1 where people spend their leaders round 1 just for shits and giggles, so I guess it's alright. Making a Tears of Siren. Cool. Cool. Don't do... That's worth like 4 more points at best. And you don't know that I'm playing stuff you can't lock?
Welcome back, Geralt of Rivia.
I'm not Geralt of Rivia. What are you doing? Gotta do a little Elder Bear challenge here. Thinning out all my cards. We're looking good. We are looking good. But we have to win. Round 1. Because we're playing Gwent, and in Gwent you gotta win round 1 if you want to win the match. You know, they try to trick you by saying that, oh, it's this 3-round system. You know, you may lose the fight, you may have to lose the fight to win the war. But it's a one round system most of the time.
No worries, my lord. I'll remain unseen.
I respect it. I respect the full value infiltrator there. With the double death blow. Just for fun. I respect it. What you got, opponent? Where's the second Blight Maker? Where's the coup de grace? You always have that. This may seem weird, but I'm actually upset about that pass. Genuinely upset. Eight. Plus one of those. No, wait, I don't have 6, 12. 2 charges? 2 leader charges?
You can kiss my tail goodbye.
Well, I mean, we were now even on leaders. We both have 3 points. His lock is not going to matter. My 3 damage is probably not going to matter. So, okay. Yeah, that early pass, I did not like that. I did not like that at all. But, let's see how we doing. 1 in the yard, 1 in the deck. Play for 12. Double Mega Scope is good. Set up the carryover for next round. Yes. It's probably fine. Okay. Well, you know what? I don't care this round. I'd rather they get it out of their system now, so I don't have to deal with it later. They do have the carryover, which is gonna suck. Hopefully I'll get a little bit of my own. Rune Mage. I like it, going for your opponent's faction. Maybe trying to get a second mermaid? Swapla Priest. Okay. Oh, I gotta let it be. Gotta let it be. Got another illusionist in there, buddy? I mean, he sure as hell didn't draw it now because his deck was sorted from highest to lowest. But maybe he had one from the first round. Yeah, we don't have a lot of good bribery targets. We have some decent ones, I guess, but nothing too fancy. Probably an 8-point card at best, right? You have to settle for the 6. Glad to see it. I mean, I don't think they have more illusionists. If they do, I don't see why they didn't play them. So, yeah, just really thinking they didn't have it. We have a full Crow setup. If we can bleed out a couple more of their good cards and go into a relatively short round, I don't think we care about being a card down, which is good. Oneiromancy is not getting us good cards here. This blessing is 6 points.
Please, pay no heed to my face.
Primal savagery. But yeah, I don't mind being a card down. Come on, Berna. 2 skirmishers. Or none. It's okay. Because now we have 2 skirmishers in the deck. Which means we're gonna draw one of them. No! Berna, you stupid. It was my fault. Obviously it was my fault. Doesn't mean I have to be happy about it. Alright, being a card down and having it as skirmisher, having to play a skirmisher, that I don't like. That I do not like. I'm not that comfortable. We have the big sword, but not... I don't know if it's that big.
You will not regret this, good sir.
Now you see me. Now you don't.
What are you gonna do, huh?
Just I gotta get their good cards. I haven't even paid attention to what they've given spying to. Probably nothing great, really. Oh, the garbage. The garbage. Okay, he has to invocate that. That's good. That is good.
Bow before mortal Freya.
I will be resurrecting. I mean, I want to do that. I can do that.
All that dancing around. It's not for me.
Awesome carryover. But yeah, them having the invocation of that Bear Witcher, that is good. Oh, why? And having to spend their last leader charge so unnecessarily just to play coup de grace. Okay, that helps. That helps. That's good. That's good shit. They didn't give a spying to it though. What have they given spying to? This is so garbage. This is so garbage. Are they keeping the Bear Witcher? That's the question. Man, I really hope they play some engines, because if I can get removal value from this Hen Gaidth sword, that's good. And this is 6 damage. This plus leader. If I get a Bear Witcher, I can deal 6 damage. Like, yeah, that's...
Nobles, friend. You'll be a count once I'm done with you.
29 points and I killed their engine. That is no joke. I'm guessing our tout is coming down. What has he given spying to? That didn't give spying to anything? That doesn't give spying... I don't... Has he given spying to anything at all? Oh, I should not have played them there. That was stupid. I should maybe... No. Just don't give him anything to latch onto. And we'll see how we do. See how we do. I mean, if he has to use coup de grace on an emissary, that's a really good sign. I mean, they're catching up. They are catching up. And they have those extra points there. Yeah, like they don't have crows. The one I gave them I banished, so... Please, hit this twice. Thank you. Thank you. If he has to art out a crow messenger. He did. That was way too close, but I was a card down. I was a card down with less carryover. So the fact that I mean, even winning by 5 points or whatever, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. So let's quickly talk about the deck. I think it's definitely fun to play. I feel like I've gotten it to a point where it's very consistent. Like I think it's not as crazy difficult to pull off as it used to be. It's just, you know, have a crow in hand and then play operator and then get Hen Gaidth sword somehow. Lady of the Lake really helps as a new addition to that. Yeah, like the deck is so consistent now. I'd say 9 out of 10 times I at least get the combo right. So, and you know, once you do, like the real trick is if you can win round 1, which is a little bit difficult when you're doing this combo stuff. But we have Roach for tempo. Lady of the Lake adds 3 points to whatever echo card we play. What else? If you're able to pull off at least one skirmisher discard, and you know, we have some decent cards. Like if you can win round 1, then you're looking really good. You're looking really good because if you win round 1 and you have at least 4 crows, I think. If you can get the 5, great. But at least 4, and you win round 1. Maybe even a card down. You can bleed hard. If you've set up carryover the round before, you can bleed even harder. Or you can bleed and set up carryover for round 3. Set up more crows. And if you hit him with the perfect Hen Gaidth sword, 5 damage, kill something valuable, and then play 6 crows, like that's such a huge finisher for 9 provisions. It's like you look at the deck and it looks kind of janky in parts and some suboptimal inclusions probably, but there are also like some cards that really can put in the work. And then we have this combo that, again, 9 out of 10 times, the combo at least works. And when it works, all those 9 out of 10 times, it can be worth a lot of points. It definitely struggles against some some of the decks going around, we don't have a lot of removal, so greedy decks can get an upper hand. Control decks don't have much to say. Like, they can kill Coral, and then they're done. That's all they have. So against control decks, we're actually fairly good. I've beaten a lot of different control decks with this, no problem. Greedy decks, more of a problem. And then, you know, point slammy decks. It depends. It kind of depends. But it's a fun deck to play. And honestly, it wins more games than it should. With practice and maybe a little bit of luck, I honestly think you could climb with this. Like, no joke. It's going to take a while. It's going to take a lot longer than if you just net deck a top tier deck. But I actually think it can be done. I think the deck is actually viable enough to say you could climb with it with a lot of practice and a little bit of luck and a lot of patience. So, to summarize, if you want to climb, you can use this, but you shouldn't. But you can. But if you're looking to have fun, go for it. And if you really want to have extra fun, obviously play Idarin instead of Ryogan and put some Purifies in there. You can get more crows. You can get a full row of 9 crows. No problem. But, I wanted to limit myself a little bit just to be able to have enough consistency tools to pull it off in the first place and have enough power to actually win some games. So this is, let's call this the safe version. But it's still very fun. I hope you thought so too. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching. If you do try this out, please do let me know how it goes. I would love to hear your tales of glory. And until next time, have a good one.